Hind High Vacuum is the company which I work with, which is also commonly known as HHV. We've been in business in India for about 50 years now, and we've been a pioneering vacuum technology company. We have had long relationships with companies in the UK related to vacuum technology. Britain in the past, this thing was one of the pioneers in good science and technology in the world. So we've always had traditional relationships with companies out there. We as an Indian company have been doing predominantly contract manufacturing work for companies. So there was a time when we decided that we need to move internationally ourselves and build our own brand. So that was when we decided that we'll use the UK as a platform for launching ourselves, primarily because we had good relationships in the past with companies out there. We speak English, which is a common language, which was there. And plus, it was very important for us to have a front-end base in the UK, which would also be able to provide us the required technical support for marketing internationally. In the initial phase, when we started this company about 6-7 years ago, we actually didn't know about UKTI when we got it, because we were already involved into the UK with our traditional relationships with companies out there. But then subsequent to the fact that they came to know about us, they've been helping in facilitating a lot of relationships and helping us meet at different various organizations and universities and things like that. So they've been quite helpful about things as we have gone progressing. Yes, we at HHV Ltd have been growing, and our business has been increasing year on year. As per our current projections, we would be increasing our size of business through the UK operations, and we would be almost doubling our numbers in the next 2 years. We're also now starting to do a lot of research work in the consultation with some of the universities in the UK. So that would also mean that we need to do a lot more relationship management through the UK. When you get into the UK, it's very important to understand the cultural ethos out there. It is though this thing we have a relationship for many centuries with the UK, but there is something which we basically, when we go in there, we suddenly realize that the mechanisms of doing things are actually much straighter, and there's a lot of compliance requirement which comes in. And it is not that you're policed into a compliance, that you actually have to comply by yourself. So a lot of self-regulation needs to come about, and that's first thing which Indian companies need to keep in mind. And the other aspect is that people do cost a lot of money out there in the UK. So it's important that when you take on people, you need to make sure that you use them to the maximum on that part of it. When you're growing out there, first take small steps, and then subsequently you will set your platform right, and then it is always easy for you to grow.